Hello and welcome. It's TPK Tuesday. Hello, everybody. Hello, ProStar, Goal, Beavis, Danster, EMC, Anubis, Blood. Hopefully, you all are having a fantastic day. I am. We are going to continue working on our consumables, our important items for all of our adventuring parties. So, more of that content. Hopefully as well, we'll be able to make some more, just sort of more unique items and potentially some retainers. So we'll see what happens. EMC, my God. Thank you very much for the 19 months. Incredibly kind of you, brother. Jesus. Soon you will get your 2 years, your 2-year crown, and things about to get lit. I got paid today, so I'm good? Hell yeah. That's a good day. Hey, Lurker. Let's go ahead. Let's transition over. Actually, before we really begin, because I need some sugar in my body. My God, I need caffeine or sugar or something. I'm gonna go get some Rogue, and then I'm gonna come on back, and then we'll knock out the stream. So enjoy the serenading music. I'll be back in just a moment with some Rogue Energy. Code CROWN to get 20% off any products you buy using that referral link with exclamation Rogue. I am back. Means we in. Yeah, absolutely. How is everybody doing this lovely Tuesday? Just got home from work? Nice. I sort of like vegged out a little bit before stream today, so I didn't do any like prep work. I just sort of flopped about, really. Pull my little. I have to do some prep work now. My rogue wants to gain proficiency with an herbalist kit. Now I have to look up rules for that. Hell yes. I believe it's 10 weeks minus your intelligence modifier. That minuses the number of weeks. So like, if you have a 16 intelligence, instead of being 10 weeks, it's 7 weeks. But to sort of go even further than that, I also introduced things like teachers. The teachers provide like better learning. Sometimes they cost more, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want you to do a favor for them. So there are like 3 tiers of teachers that I've made. There's like the slob, or like the snake oil salesman. There's the actual competent teacher, and then there's like the expert. And the expert pretty much costs or cuts the time in half. So instead of 10 weeks, it's 5 weeks. And they'll generally want something from you. We're playing Lost Mines Offend. Ooh, Lost Mine Offend over. Ooh. I mean, you can still do stuff like that. I don't think that the setting, that particular setting, lends itself to players getting the opportunity to just learn new skills. I could be wrong. I haven't played Lost Mine in a long time. If you had to extrapolate it to like army/military rank, what rank would the competent teachers be versus the experts in terms of years of experience? Oh, Huh. So I guess the way I would break it down is your like you have like your basic teacher. Your basic teacher is going to be an HM3, which is a petty officer 3rd class. They've been in the military for a fair bit. They've been around for a hot minute. But they're the ones that sort of know their job, right? And they hopefully they are proficient enough to train you as another human being. Beyond that, I would say once you start getting into like your HM1s or your petty officer 1st class, which is somebody with a lot of experience, usually somebody who's passed a lot of evals, probably has deployed several times. That's what I would classify as like an expert, somebody who is incredibly knowledgeable in their field, and more than likely not is the one teaching newer like recruits, new sailors. After that, I would say as like a master, I would say chief and above. Chief and above, somebody who's like a chief petty officer, somebody who's been around for a very long time, incredibly competent, is not only teaching younger sailors, but is also teaching like the HM3. That is definitely somebody that I would register as like a master. Yep, Brentley got it. Competent E4, expert E6, E7. May help you to think in those terms as far as their worldly combat experience. Trainers into real NPC. You know, that was something I hadn't even considered. That's a great way to put it. Working off of terms you're already familiar with, or at least you have a decent grasp on, is a great building. Very well put, sir. I did definitely have to think for a hot minute, though. Because I haven't been in the Navy for a very long time now. Also help accurately guess the price that their services would be, or what they might ask for. They can't get them. aren't that many more combat items like I thought there were. Destinies. Does the bonus action stuff work in Anthe, or does it just flavor texture? I believe there is a way to link it. Like, so you can do stuff like this, right? So let's say I make, let's say this thing does a status effect, right? I come over here to my status effects and I grab burning. So we'll take this out real quick. I grab the burning condition and I slap it on in here. So it makes it look all bulky, right? But I come over here. I look at my new condition. I go over here and I see use bonus action and it afflicts the creature with the burning condition, which is a journal entry. I click it and it tells me what burning does. Burning is a damage over time effect represented by a fire icon. So you can link it. You can make all of these things be represented and sort of have a sort of mechanical function. So I click this and it brings up the status effect. You can do that for all of these, which I'm probably going to do. Because I want this to also be represented for new players who maybe don't know what a bonus action is, who maybe don't know what an action is, right? So they'll look at this and be like, bonus action, what's that? You click it and it tells you what a bonus action is. If you select a token, does it apply the burning effect? You can with IQOL. The way I do it is by hand, but there is a way to sort of automate it. So let's say Siluril has a incendiary grenade. She throws it at Shane. The way I do it right now is I give him the burning condition. So I manually apply it. However, with IQOL, you can automate it. So that way, let's say I attack this guy and it has a status effect and he takes damage from it. It applies that status effect to this creature. I also have another TTRPG you could steal from in terms of weapon skills, future training, which also has stuff for potential upgrades for the healer skin. Oh yeah? That sounds dope. Hello, King. What are we up to today? Same as we were yesterday. We're finishing up the item lists, and then I'm gonna start sort of making the items, like physical, tangible items in the game. And then we're gonna maybe work on some retainers. We'll see what happens today. I'm probably going to end up making another list because just of how much work the players sort of like, not work, but how much the players ask me, what does this thing do? So we'll probably have to make a list to explain what each item does as well. I've seen the intro video of Foundry VTT and I've been wondering if I should move away from Roll20 as I'm heavily invested into D&D Beyond. We'll need to use some importer or something. Well, yes, there is a importer. There are two importers, in fact. There's a D&D Beyond importer. However, D&D Beyond importer, it requires you to be subscribed to a guy's Patreon which is a little meh. Which is why I mean I've also started moving away from D&D Beyond anyway, because I homebrew so much shit anyway. But for like 1 sub, you get the D&D Beyond importer, and unless something like super radical happens, like you upgrade to a new version or anything like that, you can pretty much sub once and then have the D&D Beyond importer at your fingertips. There's also a Roll20 to Foundry VTT importer, where it downloads all of your Roll20 stuff into a JSON file that you then upload to Foundry, and it takes all of your characters, all of your maps, all of your items, all of your magic items, all of your music, all of that stuff, and it imports it directly to Foundry. That's what I did when I converted from Roll20 to Foundry. Because much like you, DM, I was a staunch Roll20 advocate because I knew how all of the systems worked. I was familiar with everything in there. I had thousands upon thousands of hours in it. And my friend, Atomic, said, no, you'll like Foundry. I promise. Here, use my account, try it out, see if you like it. Let's run a game on it. And we ran a game on it, and I fell in love. Because the numerous modules that are available here, the support, it's everything I could have wanted. So I think you'll like it as well if you decide to come and try it out. I was the same exact way, Super. The only reason I had D&D Beyond stuff is because Momo bought it for me. Don't quote me on this. I don't know if it works on the new version, but there is a D&D importer available through Foundry itself. Oh, shit. The biggest thing, DM, that converted me to Foundry was you're not limited. Like, you don't have a storage limit. I can upload gargantuan fucking sized maps and not worry about taking up a fifth of my allotted memory. So I have like hundreds of tokens, thousands of icons, like, you know, hundreds of maps, and I don't have to worry about Foundry telling me that I need to sub to get a bigger like memory cache. The Dragon Age TTRP has some inspiration you could steal from. Their talent tree specifically could be stolen from. I would have considered it if I could have gotten a discount on the digital products. I would have probably done the same. If they had provided me discounts for having all of the books, then... Are you hosting your own Foundry? Yes. Yes, I am. Now, instead of giving them money, I just steal everything for free. That's right, Super. Let's fucking go. You could have had my money, Watsy. I have all the books in D&D Beyond and everything. Stop buying physical stuff. Well, DM Portella, I have something that may interest you. Something that may be of a great boon. You didn't hear this from me. And if you say or tell anybody that you got this from me, I'll deny it. And I will say I've never met you before. This site has every 5e book and supplement on it. It is a archive, a repository of all of the D&D stuff. It has all of the adventures. It has every item. It has every monster. From Eberron to the Critical Role adventure book. It's all there, baby. And you don't have to pay a dime. And if you convert over to Foundry, there is a module available in that redacted site called Plutonium that gives you all of that stuff on that website in your Foundry. Plutonium is a module. It is a module that's available on their website, on that redacted website. The only reason I don't use it is because I stream. And they pretty much tell you, don't use it if you're gonna stream. And there's a stream mode, right? But I don't trust stream modes. So because I may buy Foundry for my Aussie group, dude, super, it's worth it, dog. It's $50 and you can share it with everybody. Wolfmaster, my God, 19 months. Can't believe I've been here 19 months, goddamn long. True, brother. Thanks for sticking around for so goddamn long. I appreciate it, man. And here's to 19 more. We've talked about all of us pitching in to pay for it, like splitting it several ways. Oh, that'd be fun. That's sort of like a team moment, right? Everybody pitching in to buy it. That's some homie energy right there. But I may say fuck it. I mean, if you say that, right? If you get it on your own, it's worth it. Like, I probably have more hours now. Like, how many hours did I have in Roll20 before I converted? Profile. So I probably have more hours now in Foundry than I did Roll20. In Roll20, when I stopped playing, and I had been a member since 11/26/2016, I have 3,100 hours on Roll20. And then I found Foundry. And I've just been on Foundry ever since. So I probably have more hours on Foundry now than I did Roll20. More items? My God, man. We didn't finish the items. Motherfucker wants to sling around items like Big Jack Horner. Yes. Correct. God, I hope so. I think things will be interesting. I much prefer the 2D maps. The isometric VTTs, but WotC is making a 3D VTT more like Tailspire. Yes, they are. Honestly, that's really low damage for the bear trap. It's bleeding. It's not meant to be like do a ton of damage. It's to apply a dot. You know what, Sizzle? You know what? Out here complaining, I want items. I want to do the status effects to the monsters. Me giving items that do status effects to monsters. No, no, no. I don't want that many items. You're surprised by the variety. Maybe have a damage cap or a limb loss possibly. Guys, this is like a basic combat item. It adds an immobilized token. So for a whole round, that creature can't move. They don't get an opportunity to like break free or anything like that. They're just stuck. And it's instant. They don't make a save against this. They throw the trap out. The trap hits. They bleed for 3 rounds, which is the max amount of rounds. And they're immobilized. If this was like, if we were making these attack actions, if this was like hey, you have to roll an attack roll versus the creature's AC and then they have to make a save, then I would absolutely have the bear trap like take somebody's fucking limb off. Like, oh, you failed by more than 5 in the bear trap? You get a broken leg. Lesser restoration is the only way to fix that. Just a long day. Did you try that Sword Coast Legends game WotC published a few years ago? I got it, but never used it or installed it. Oh, that's for Super. Me, the streamer, reading every message, thinking it's for me, Lamau. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. I just peek in on chat and there's a conversation happening. I'm like, oh, they're talking to me. They were, in fact, not talking to me. Oh. Oh, shit. Out of that creature. And every creature 30 feet. So I found out that grenades are a little bit bigger. They are a party-wide effect. They're not individual creature effects. So the Greek fire grenade is enemy party. Spore grenade is enemy party. Crow's Feet, which is a bleed effect, is enemy party. It's quite literally flashbang out. Like, yeah, so the Tarosi fire grenade. Yeah, the Tarosi fire grenade. So every creature, not every creature, it'll be every enemy creature, right? Actually, we'll change that wording now to not confuse players. That creature and every enemy creature within 30 feet becomes afflicted with the burning condition. So you throw a grenade at a creature. There's a minion clearer, yes sir. So you grab a grenade and say woe be upon ye and throw the grenade, and it hits a creature, and from that creature 30 feet out, every enemy creature within 30 feet of that creature starts burning. And the grenades do the most. So they do 5 burning for 3 rounds. That'll absolutely kill some fucking minions. Nice. Very good. It's my right as a Tarosian to defend my land. Pulls out a grenade. Fucking hurls it. I think any creature should be affected to make it temperamental and needing skill in placement. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't really want to. I guess it could be indiscriminate, like. Oh, I mean, it is like a fireball, right? Fireball's indiscriminate. Maybe we can make it an ability, right? So like baseline grenades, you hurl them, they affect every creature in 30 feet. Oh God, no, we wouldn't be able to do that because the throwing range is 30 feet. I was reading your campaign settings stuff on D&D Command, and nice work in the Paragon races. I like the Redeemed Devils and the Night Maidens concept. Are you planning to do more work on the site content-wise, time permitting? And are you planning to publish your work in the future? I definitely plan on putting more and more of that stuff on... I definitely plan on putting more and more of that stuff on the Kanka page, because I really like the Kanka page. So yes, time permitting. Do I plan on publishing any of my works? Probably not. At least not right now, because there are so many like flagrant, like very obvious plagiarisms, like me literally taking the items 1 for 1 from Darkest Dungeon 2. So probably not until I can make my own stuff. Grenades should be indiscriminate. Could be a 20-foot or 15-foot radius. Woe be upon me. You never have to know. Could you double the range if you used an action? Would you, so Sizzle, would you be happy spending your action to double the range of this grenade? Where's my Tarask butt brothel, you crown son of a son? Nowhere. It's nowhere, Ronish. Never. Well, yeah, I know that, but a base for Exandria-esque world eventually. Oh, um, hmm, like the world of like a World of Adis book. Oh God. Uh, I think that's like every DM's like dream, right? I think every DM's dream is like making your own setting book. Uh, but I'm gonna be honest, dog. Like I'm still working on so much of the stuff. I don't think I could put it into a book and make it seem competent yet. Like I don't feel like I'm even remotely that skilled yet as a DM. So I think the more this works out, the more we continue to do this, where we hang out and we make items and we build the world and stuff like that. I definitely feel like maybe we can get there one day. But I definitely plan on putting more stuff up on the Kanka page, because I need to rework my gods to make them more unique compared to their older versions. And I need to make more gods, and I need to make more races, and I really want my setting to feel like my own. I think so. I could see using a full action to lob a grenade as opposed to underhanding it to reach minions far before they get within range of the party. Or maybe throw range is your strength mod times 20? The thing about weapons of war is that they are often great equalizers. So you may be the biggest, strongest motherfucker, but a guy with a gun is still gonna kill you. And I want these weapons, these sort of indiscriminate weapons, these combat items, to be very much the same way. They are the great equalizer. You may be a wimpy wizard with a 9 strength, a 10 dex, and a 14 con, but with your 20 int, you can still hurl a thunderclap grenade and force all of the enemy creatures to re-roll initiative and potentially stun them. You don't have to be strong to do that. You just need to throw. How many gods do you have? Oh, Jesus. 4, 5. Oh, 13. Currently, I need to make more, but I only have 22. And that's counting betrayer gods. There could be a grenade thrower item that increases throw range. That's what I'm thinking. Super. So we make it indiscriminate. So it's any creature within, X amount of feet. But there are like quirks or items you can get that double the range of like throwables. And they make it less indiscriminate. So it only targets enemy creatures, right? That's not nearly enough gods for Kratos. Zeus. I think it would be great. I see so many worlds and storytelling being told on Twitch, and well, not immortalized other than in VODs. Plus, I suppose the Critical Role success story is something I would be keen to see many other creators achieve, all in due time. I'm looking to start this journey myself soon. Need a group first. Well, DM, may I interest you in our lovely community? We have a number of like community game slots where you can sort of set up and sort of parse to see if you vibe with the people here, and maybe run some one shots and stuff like that, and maybe find your own team here, your own little party. Is it possible for someone to ascend to godhood in your world, similar to the Raven Queen? Yes, absolutely. The thing that I told my players before, as I tell all of my players, is I like to imagine in my head that the players in my setting can do anything. I have a player that wants to become a god. I have another player that wants to fuck and marry a god. So let's say you... It would be like this, right? So like Marana hurls the fire grenade at Creighton. So it flies out 25 feet. From Creighton, 20 feet out, every creature around Creighton becomes afflicted with the burning status, which is a huge radius, actually. Maybe we will do 15 feet. Yeah, we're probably going to do 15 feet, because 20, it still puts you, like, very fucking close to the blast range. Yeah, let's do 15. That still feels very fair, 15. I mean, look at this. Look how many fucking creatures you can fit in 15. So they hurl their grenade, it hits a creature, explodes, and from 15 feet out from that creature, every creature gets hit. So, use a bonus action to hurl the fire grenade at a creature within 30 feet. That creature and every creature within 15-foot radius becomes afflicted with a burning condition. Not if we make it 15 feet. So right now, Marana hurls it. So if we made it 30, it guarantees you hit yourself. Which we're not doing. So from 25 feet, Marana hurls the fire grenade at Creighton. Creighton explodes out in a 15-foot radius, and every creature in a 15-foot radius becomes afflicted with burn. You could also have it explode at the end of your turn. I like it being like an impact grenade. Like you throw it, it fucking blows up. Nothing's saying we can't make a bigger version of the grenade either. So like we have like the fire grenade, the plague grenade, and the fragmentation grenade, right? Yeah, we could make impact and fuse grenades. I like that. Hurl out an impact grenade, it explodes on impact. You throw out a fuse grenade, at the end of your turn, that grenade goes off. So we could definitely do that. I'm a big fan of that. But that's something we can work on in the future. So now, right now, we're setting on a 30-foot range, 15-foot radius. And it's a guaranteed hit and burn. The Googles tell me modern fragmentation grenades, such as the United States M67 grenade, have a wounding radius of 15 meters, 49 feet, half that of the older style grenades, which can still be encountered and can be thrown out to a range of 130 feet. Fragments may travel more than 660 feet. Woe be upon ye. That's a lot. Ooh. 660 feet. That's bigger than most of my maps. Yeah, to whom it may concern. One grenade nukes some. Yuria pulling the pin on the grenade. I've had enough. Throws it at her feet. It's literally everything on the map. Modern, of course, that 15 is okay. You can make it a 10-foot race. I like it being 15. I feel 15 is it's very nice. Because you don't have to be like you don't have to be Herculean to like throw this thing, right? I like it being 30-foot range, 15 radius. And then later on, we'll work on items like corks and stuff like that. Horrific for concentration checks. True. We'll work on stuff later so that a player can get like grenade thrower or whatever, bombardier, basically allow them to double the range, maybe increase the radius, make it less indiscriminate. Also, the fuse length of the grenade can vary, so there's a chance that the fuse for the grenade to explode in midair. Possible to even injure yourself if you don't take cover. Oh shit. Welcome, Prox, first time chatter. Great first time chat. My character in the Lord of the Rings campaign dropped 30 grenades and killed 3 demons and a miniature dragon. All player characters. I was, of course, immune to normal grenades. Oh. Soon the party will make mortars. Yeah, this is just our next step. This is our step towards our sci-fi Adis, the Imperium of Adis. I want a magic grenade that explodes into magic missiles that seeks targets. Maybe. We have the Thunderclap grenade. Originally created by wizards to incapacitate their experiments, these items have spread throughout the world, finding their ways into the hands of all manner of folks, much to the chagrin of many who suffer its effects. As a bonus action, hurl the Thunderclap grenade at a party of enemy creatures within 30 feet. Creatures who are hit by the Thunderclap grenade are forced to re-roll their initiative. As well, there's a 25% chance for an afflicted creature to gain a stun token. Chemical warfare, we got you covered. Plague grenade. Considered cruel and unusual by Karujans who've witnessed its effects firsthand, this grenade unleashes terrible blight upon anyone it touches. As a bonus action, hurl the plague grenade, and the creature becomes afflicted with blight. That's all creatures, by the way. Become afflicted with blight for 5 damage for 3 rounds. There's the lesser version, which is like an IED, like a little improvised explosive, like a pipe bomb, effectively, which is the Ichor bomb. Have it do like 3 to 4 times damage to anything underwater. Oh shit. Horrifying. As it happens, I'm a reserve lieutenant of a mortar company. Oh shit. Nice. Welcome, kindred spirits. When I was in the army, we had a roommate who lifted way over 300 pounds from the bench. The way he threw grenades was baffling. One thing I chose to do for grenades to mix success was have a throwing range be multiplied by a strength modifier. So its base is 30 feet. If you have a +2, it's 60 feet and so on. Some barbarians can Hail Mary it across the map. Holy shit. Imagine being in a foxhole and the barbarian hurls a grenade 120 feet directly into the center of your foxhole. You just fucking die. You have acid effects like Tasha's Caustic Brew that does 2d4 damage around until removed. We can do that as a better grenade, right? The way this works as well, DM, is that if you get hit with blight, right? Like, let's say you're suffering blight, you have blight 5 for 3 rounds. Let's say you get hit by blight again. Let's say another creature hits you with blight. Your blight damage goes up and your rounds refresh. Let's say you get hit or crit with a blight ability. Well, now you add 2 more rounds to that total. So the damage is never affected, or the crit damage is never like added. It's always just its base damage. But when you get crit by an ability, the rounds go up. So instead of 3 rounds, it becomes 5 rounds. Let's say you get crit again. Now it becomes 7 rounds. You get crit again. It's 9 rounds. At the start of your turn, you're taking 27 blight damage. Your skin's literally melting off, and it lasts for 8 rounds. Like, there is the possibility of that happening. Can monsters throw grenades back? Of course they can, J-Man. Of course they can. Dots! Dots, more dots! All right. Let me adjust all the wording on these grenades. Nice. Is Otherworldly Fragment a party or individual? It's one target. Smoke Bomb is one target. Thunderclap is enemy. Noisemaker is one target. Incendiary Cocktail, Ichor Bomb, and Bear Traps are all one. Fragmentation we updated. I get the feeling super high level combat is just going to have bosses with over 1k hit points. I think the most hit points I've ever done was 500. I watched Baru play a full dot build group. Oh yeah, that shit gets insane. If you focus full dots, oh my god. All right, we're also gonna make crow's feet, which is the other bleed item. Sounds horrible already. It's it's much like the bear trap, but it's an AoE like caltrops. And And what it does is it bleeds. It does minor bleed. It only does 1 bleed, but it lasts for 3 rounds, and it slows the creatures. It slows their movement speed by about 10 feet for a couple of rounds, for 3 rounds. Scratch my back, I scratchers. Wait, no, wait. A shrapnel grenade with anticoagulant? Oh, God. We are getting into some fucking, like, chemical warfare shit. Okay. I have to go nap before work. I'll be back in like 2-ish hours. All right, super. We'll see you then. Actually, now that you mention it, illusion-based smoke grenade would be pretty rad. That sounds pretty cool. The more this setting is fleshed out, the more I see it acquiring steampunk fantasy aesthetics, and I'm down for that. Oops, efforts. Good players. Good player. What about our grenade that does AoE healing? Oh, we haven't gotten there yet. But that could be really fun. Currently, in terms of healing, we only have a few healing items, but they heal you based on your percentage. So healing salve, 33%. Warden's tonic heals you for 50%, and on your next turn, you get another action, but you gain stress. And triage kit is 75% of your hit point maximum. And if you're proficient in medicine, you can use it on an unconscious person and bring them back. I want to make like the healer feat more important, because with the healer feat, you'll unlock the ability to do stuff like anti-venom. If you use it on a creature, that creature gains 10% of their health back. Bandages, burn salves, all do the same thing. Is there a grenade that does a shove effect? Oh, like push them around? Not really. The closest we have is a thunderclap grenade. And what it does is it forces all of the creatures to re-roll their initiative. Healing incense. So a grenade is all smoke grenade that... Oh, Maybe. I like that idea. I like the idea of them dropping a healing grenade, and it creates like a radius around them of like healing. At the start of your turn, you regain like 2d4 hit points type shit. We might make those very rare though. I like the way you think though. I like that. What about a dud grenade that distracts the enemy? Distracts the enemy, huh? We have Noisemaker, which gives you a taunt token. So like the barbarian drops or activates the Noisemaker. They gain 2 taunt tokens. And then they gain a block token, right? You basically draw the attention to you, draw the aggro to you.
Hey.
Oh, welcome back.
Did you say welcome back?
Yeah.
I was here yesterday. It was a whole day ago.
Yes. And?
Makes it sound like I just came back after I stepped away. I was like, ground. It's been 3 years. Shakes dramatically.
The world.
Oh my god. Ow! I bit my lip. Fuck. Shut up.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Very
I was
well.
chewing a gummy bear.
got a little too overzealous.
I was very excited about the gummy bear.
Fuck!
Fuck! Is that blood? Is that blood I tasted?
Oh my god.
Yeah, a little bit. A little blood in there. Just like it. What are you working on today, Crown?
More items. Currently, chat wants to see like a healing, like mist grenade.
Okay.
So that's what we're working on. We finished our all of our base grenades. So we have a fire grenade, which you throw it out and it hits a creature, and then all creatures within 15 feet gain the burning condition. Same thing with the plague grenade, but blight, and then the fragmentation is bleeding. We've made a thunderclap grenade, which forces enemy creatures to reroll their initiative.
Cool.
There's also a chance that the creatures that reroll their initiative are forced or potentially get like a stun token. Smoke grenade, which you throw it and it gives the creature a blinded token, which is if there's a 50% chance that they miss, so they roll at disadvantage. Then we made crow's feet and Bear Trap. They're both sort of like Bear Trap. You throw it out, it temporarily immobilizes a creature and gives them bleeding. Crow's Feet is like the AoE version, but it reduces everybody's movement speed by 10 feet for 3 rounds, and they gain the bleeding condition.
What if the healing grenade, or the healing mist, excuse me, you plug in a healing potion, and the healing potion you plug in is how effective it is. It just turns the healing potion into an AoE.
I like that. You spend a healing potion.
Like you plug it in.
I like that. That's pretty neat.
If you're like, oh, make sure you use what healing potion you want.
Load in a superior, drop it.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking cool.
And then you're just paying for the casing, transforming it into an AoE.
That.
I don't know.
Man, what do I know?
What the fuck do I know?
I'm just shooting out little goofy ideas.
Little crazy, goofy ideas.
You can take them if you want.
What if there was a condition called oiled, right?
Oh my god.
And if you get hit by something that gives you the burning condition, it deals an additional 1d6 fire damage per round, and the burning condition is doubled. I don't know.
Thunderclap Grenade has the capability of giving the affected creature a higher initiative, right? Could be rolled at disadvantage, maybe? I think that's sort of the risk. There's a risk-reward trade-off that you roll, and hopefully they get low initiatives. There's also a chance, because you're forcing every enemy creature to re-roll their initiative, there's also a chance that they can end up stunned. Oiled gain advantage against grapple or resist strength saves.
My sound working?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, my headphones died. Okay, hold up.
Oh, God.
I'll be right back.
I assume we want to make this friendly only. I assume we only want the healing mist to heal only our friends. Indiscriminate is indiscriminate. If they place it where an enemy can get in, let them. Make it a gust of wind can dissipate the effect. Holy shit. Guys. It is fair. If a grenade can damage allies, healing can cure enemies. Headphones died. I'll be back when my headphones are working. Oh, Jesus. You gotta charge those things, Brett. Load any level of health potion into this grenade as a free action. Then use a bonus action. Activate. Item thrown up to 30 feet. Load any level of health potion into this grenade as a free action. Then use a bonus action to activate it. This item may be thrown up to 30 feet or dropped at... dropped. Then creates a healing mist to a radius of 15 feet. How long does it last? Two rounds, 1d4 rounds? 1d4 rounds, depends on the potion. More rounds, the stronger the potion. So I should reiterate. I should clarify. I should say, healing potions don't roll dice in my setting. A potion of healing is you gain 10 hit points. So they load in a potion of healing, drop it, and it heals you for 10. So with this knowledge in mind, that it heals you for 10. It's not a dice amount. What do we think now? How many rounds? A potion of superior heals you for 40. A greater heals you for 20. One round per 10 healing. It'll be instantaneous and last one round. So the person drops it, and until the start of their next turn, that little barrier's there, that little 15-foot radius. At the start of their next turn, it's gone. I think it could be cool, though. You make a lot of big damage monsters, so they could get lucky and get 4 rounds. Or they could be not so lucky and get 1. Hold on. I've created a poll. Go vote. Go vote in the poll. The poll will be up for 5 minutes. Vote. I'm thinking we make it if you end your turn there. If you end your turn in the aura, you gain hit points back. So a heal grenade could heal for more than just the potion. Yes. That's why it would be very rare. Because it basically soups up your mundane, not mundane, but your basic healing potion. Yeah, end turn within radius seems the smartest move to me. You drop it at your feet, it creates a 15-foot radius. Any creature who ends their turn there regains hit points. Hello.
I came to say this instead of typing it because my hands hurt. But you could make it a healing spirit type thing. So, but it's like you have to come in, you have to end within the radius of it. But you could have it be so like kind of like healing spirit, so that it's a limited. So like only like a certain amount of people can get a benefit from it, because like there's only so much like you can inhale or something like that. Instead of it's like sitting there and everybody's just running in and out. Maybe it's like a really powerful heal, but only like 3 people can gain the benefits from it, and it's the first 3 people to come in.
Ooh.
Because that's kind of how healing spirit works, is that you put your animal out on the field and your friends can walk through it to gain a heal, but you can only do it so many times as like your wisdom modifier.
And
I mean, it would make sense for mist because there's only so much mist.
I would feel... Ooh. I guess you would have to play pretty tactically then, because
yeah,
if you did it where you limited how many creatures could benefit from it, if you're like there and you're in like a fucking shitty situation, you throw the grenade down, and there are 3 bad guys around you. Like 3 bad guys go next, and they roll up and they stand in your aura with you and they go, "Hey, thank you."
I mean, it makes you have to play tactically, but also, like, isn't that kind of how it looks like the healing mist works now? Is that even if bad guys walk into it, they can heal?
Yes. But you have to end your turn there, which is the... Yeah. You run in, you end your turn, that's when you get it. I also think, because... another thing to note as well, so healing potions in my setting are the magical healing variant. There's the non-magical and magical. Healing potions have the capability of bringing people back from unconscious. And end all status effects. So like if you are burning, bleeding, and blighted, and you drink a potion, all those effects end. So if you have all of those and you roll in, you lose all of it. And if you're unconscious and somebody drops this down, you are brought back. So
you could make like tiered healing mist grenades then, if you want to. If you like the idea of like only a certain amount of people can benefit from it once you put it down. Like maybe healing mist grenade only has 3 people that can benefit from it. And then like as it tiers up, it's like anyone can benefit from it, but it only lasts for so long instead now. Because what you're essentially giving is like a mass cure wounds or a mass healing word, and it has no caster. This is kind of what it is, and just the healing amount is different. So it's pretty powerful. I have my spiders go and steal all the healing. Go, little buddies.
Fucking over them trying to bring people back.
Oh yeah, you could also play off the thing though if it's a more rare item. That there could just be enemies that don't know what the fuck it is and they just think that there's a big fog over them now.
Well, the idea that I had in my mind, or like a visual I had in my mind, if the players use this and like they do it on like an unconscious person, because I've already done it before in the past, is a bad guy rolling up, grabbing your unconscious person and like pulling them back to their like front line. Where like smarter enemies will basically like negotiate with you, or like pretty much make demands of you by holding your
Hostage
unconscious
situation.
person. Yeah, like holding your unconscious person at like knife point, and be like, "Give us all your gold, or this person fucking dies."
We will execute.
And I could see them like the party dropping a healing mist, and the monsters don't go into it. They grab your unconscious people out of it. Like they start pulling them out of the healing mist.
Ooh,
The party goes, "Wait!" Grabs your little spider, pulls it out of the mist.
No.
Go now!
Oh, not my Gerby.
Until the wizard casts Vortex Warp. Yeah, we don't have any wizards though. Ashilde is not high enough level to cast Vortex Warp, and there's no wizard in TOS.
We only got clerics.
We got one half caster who uses some. Oh no, you're not even a arc. Never mind. Arcane Archer can't cast spells. Well,
I
no.
wish I could cast spells, dude. That'd be sick.
I was like, oh yeah, Arcane Archer. Nope. You create magic arrows.
You make magic. If I could cast spells, that'd be dope. I would love that.
You're a
But
whole
Arcane
different
Archer
class at that
sucks.
point.
Yeah, Arcane Archer sucks.
You can smite with your arrows 4 times a day. That's it.
Me? That's so sick. I want to play Arcane Archer, but why does it suck?
Yeah, the TOS doesn't have any wizards or sorcerers.
Now, if they made Arcane Archer a little bit more like Eldritch Knight, that would be fun.
How many... Ooh. If we're limiting it to how many creatures can benefit from it, how many do we put?
Which type of healing did you end up going with? I think it's based off of that. Like, if it's just a flat amount that's guaranteed healing, you could probably set it for lower. But if it's like a rolled number or a percentage number, you might want to up it more.
How about a little bit of a compromise? It can affect up to 5 creatures, and it lasts for 1d4 rounds. So you could get really lucky and it lasts 4 rounds. 5 creatures can run in and out and get their healing. Or you have 1 round, try and get as much healing as you can from this.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. That's also making people play more strategy-wise, because you just get really, really unlucky. It's like, fuck.
Because it's not going to affect the whole party. 'Cause it's only 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's counting monsters as well. If you drop it at your feet and you're surrounded by a bunch of minions, actually it won't affect minions because minions can't be healed anyway. Fucking explode. If you're surrounded by like a bunch of little goblins and you drop it at your feet,
They're gonna puff puff.
they're gonna be like, damn. They end their.
I gotta fix my sleep schedule, dude.
Sup up potions, where it is worth more to use it with the healing mist grenade? Is the healing grenade disposable too? Yeah, basically once you use it, it's gone. So you are taking a consumable item. You're taking 2 consumable items. You're taking one that's a single use and turning it into an AoE. You say, oh shit, I could use this potion on one person or myself. Or I throw it into this healing mist grenade, I throw it down, and I could potentially heal 5 creatures out of this instead of just 1. It is a healing apparatus.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would that little hunk of crystal we found count as an otherworldly fragment?
Your tiny one? No.
Not fuck.
You'll know when you get an otherworldly fragment.
I still got that in my bag. I was like, yeah, I'll take the weird crystal thing. I'll hold on to it. It seems kind of fucky.
Yeah, you'll know when you get an otherworldly fragment. The tiny ones that was more just like sort of DM fiat, part of the story.
Yeah, good. I just wanted to know.
Lasts for 1d4 rounds before it dissipates. Creatures can benefit from the healing mist at the end of their turn inside of the aura. It then creates a healing mist out to a radius of 50. 5 creatures can benefit from it and their turn inside of the aura. It lasts for 1d4 rounds before. Also, 5. There we go. Load any level of health potion into this grenade as a free action. Then, as a bonus action, activate it. This item can be thrown up to 30 feet or dropped where you stand. It then creates a healing mist out to a radius of 15 feet. 5 creatures can benefit from this healing mist if they end their turn inside of the aura. It lasts for 1d4 rounds before dissipating. It also dissipates if all 5 uses are used. Concise, clear, everything makes sense? What do you guys think, chat?
Yeah.
That's another voice. Who joined?
It's me, the rat.
Would a strong wind mess with the mist? I think I'll decide in the moment. I think it'd be, because there's not a lot of creatures I have that do like wind gust or anything like that. But I think a really tactically minded individual, like maybe the hand, would do something to like try and pull the mist.
Just don't use it while you're in a hurricane.
Yeah. It drops to your feet and then immediately gone.
Maybe I'll make a healing tornado. Maybe we'll heal everyone it passes through. Smile.
Healing tornado goes right over the BBEG. No, no, no! What happens if I load different potions? I assume nothing. It's only healing potions. Maybe we'll make a receptacle that you can dispense any potion. But for right now, just healing potions. I could see like something in the future where we create like just a mist grenade. You load any type of potion in and it throws out the entire effect. So like you load in Nightshade tonic or whatever and you load it in and throw it out and it creates an aura of Nightshade. But right now we're keeping it nice and simple to not fuck with the players too much. However, I do like that idea, and it's definitely something that we can work on in the future when we make more items. Reminds me of a caster gun from Outlaw Star, but grenades. What is a caster gun?
Damn, dude. I just saw some funny fucking shit.
Yeah.
XQC was streaming on Kick today. And he was streaming just the whole ass Batman movie. And
Oh,
so
shit.
one of the admins for the site came into his chat and pinned a message that was like, "Hey bud, we love you, but this is against our DMCA policy. You need to stop. Please, please stop. Oh lord, please stop." And like pinned it in his chat against his will.
Holy shit.
So he would see it and then he just kept going. It's like, what the fuck?
Nice.
God. $100 million.
Remember, website, you gave this man 100 million. You did this.
Maybe the mist is in the right quantity for other potions that is ineffective. For the healing mist grenades, yeah, I could see a player trying to like fiddle with it and try to load something else into it, and then they sort of like gunk up the grenade, and it takes some time to sort of clean it out.
Tries to load up an antivenom.
Why isn't this working? A space pirate gun that can load spells into it. Oh, that's cool. Often referred to as holy grenades, these wonders of divine magic infuse healing potions to produce powerful mists, healing any who step into the...
I like it.
Sounds neat. I'll take 20.
Ah. That'd be a little hard to say. It would be me actually having to introduce the death doors mechanic, and I haven't worked on that yet. It's the last item. Oh no, we're gonna make 2 more items actually, that I think will be of interest. Actually, I have way more. I just realized I was like, yeah, 2 more items, and then I looked at my list and I went, I'm not anywhere close to being.
How do you feel about magical ammunition?
I like it.
Or like ammunition with special effects? Because I would definitely, because even though I'm an arcane archer and I can make cool arrows 4 times a day. Wow, I would definitely like dump money into arrows that like did magical things
yeah.
or like did different types of damage and shit like that.
I love magical ammunition. I think it's super fucking cool. And I've introduced it already in CTF. So I'm totally down to for there to be like merchants and shit that you guys can buy magical ammunition.
I would definitely sink a lot of money into that because you saw what I did already just to make my bow deal some extra fire damage. I would definitely sink money into ammunition that does other stuff.
Oh yeah. One of the arrows I introduced or was gifted to the ranger in CTF is it's known as Shadowbane arrow, and basically it deals extra damage to aberrant creatures.
Ooh.
Because I love weapons that are like, hey, this is a +1 sword, but it's a +5 giant slaying weapon. So you fight anything with a giant tag, you get a +5 to your rolls type shit.
Like dragon slaying weapons.
Yeah, I love stuff like that.
It's sick.
So definitely expect to see more and more of that.
I will definitely buy cool arrows. I will sink all of my money into cool arrows.
Very good, very good.
I will find whoever is selling the cool arrows and I will become their bestest friend. No matter what it takes. I will become their bestie. I will buy all of their arrows.
Please.
Show me how to do this, please. I'm begging you. I'm out here in the trenches. I'm struggling.
Okay, my grilled chicken done though, and my hands hurt, so I take my leave now. I'll be back later, maybe.
All right, homie.
Okay.
Go enjoy your
hope hand
chicken,
feels better.
and we'll see you in the future. All Star is an amazing 90s anime in the style of Cowboy Bebop or Firefly if you want to learn more about it. Oh, really? Well, I like both of those things. Cowboy Bebop and Firefly are great. There was an old AD&D netbook that had a bunch of different arrows you could use, like Hawkeye arrows. Hell yeah. I've already been looking at a bunch of 4E ammunition, so the more like old books I can get my hands on, like Dragon magazines and shit like that, I'm all for it, baby. Outlaw Star also had a buff cat girl. Oh, is that where she's from? That like old, like I think like the first big cat girl. Outlaw Star Cat Girl. Yeah, her. She's iconic. Chalk dust. Use a bonus action to throw this coarse chalk dust at a creature within 30 feet. A creature dusted this way loses any stealth tokens they have. As well, they cannot gain stealth tokens for 2 rounds. Does taking the stealth action give a stealth token? I'm still considering that.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
Oh man, I said that really cool oiled idea, and then it was silent, and I was like, look, I get it, but there aren't any bad ideas. What the fuck?
Me ignoring you.
and then I saw that you were still talking on stream, but I couldn't hear you, and I'm like, this motherfucker's telling his chat. What a terrible idea. Guys, this is a shit idea. Guys, don't tell him this is a terrible idea.
Welcome back. I'm glad that your headset's working again.
Thank you.
We made the item. We have the healing mist grenade, often referred to as a holy grenade. These wonders of divine magic infuse healing potions to produce powerful mists, healing any who step into its aura. Load any level of health potion into this grenade as a free action. Then, as a bonus action, use a bonus action to activate it. This item can be thrown up to 30 feet or dropped wherever you stand. It creates a healing mist out to a radius of 15 feet. 5 creatures can benefit from this healing mist if they end their turn inside the aura. It lasts for 1d4 rounds before dissipating. It also dissipates if all 5 uses are used.
That's awesome. That's I like that. You got some options, you got some choices. It's good for an AoE burst. It's good for a little regenerative effect if it's just one person in the mist. I like it. I'm a big fan of items where it's not just like, this is what it does and that's it. And where you're like, oh, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
What can I do with this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I like it, man.
Well, thank you for the suggestion.
Hey, you did all the legwork. I just pushed you over the finish line, and you were already at the finish line. I just kind of like ran on the track, like I just arrived at the race, right? And I just ran on the track, You're exhausted. You just did a triathlon, and I just ran onto the track, and I shoved you over the finish line.
Yeah.
And I went, "You're welcome." And then I went, "We finished the race."
Hold up my hand at the end.
We did it, guys. I know. Little story, if you guys don't mind, if I do a little story time for you.
Go for it.
Crowned, if you don't mind.
Go for it, brother.
Okay. Just don't want to like hijack your stream. But I also figured it's also good because then I could be like, I notice when I come on your streams, I tend to go on really long-winded rants, and I'm like, God, I really hope this isn't annoying. But then I remembered your focus is really good. So I almost feel like by going on an endless rant, I'm like keeping your chat preoccupied. You're like, all right, let me get this work done. Yeah. I'm gonna go and get this done real quick. What do you bring up? Wizards of the Coast? That's got to be at least 20 minutes. Okay, hold on.
Oh, God, I start a little timer. I got at least 25 minutes. All right.
All right, at least 25 minutes. At least 25 minutes. Bro, what do you think of one D&D? All right, that bought me another 10 minutes at least.
No.
No, we have foxes in our backyard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, screaming guys.
Not screaming. It's a mom and I think 5 of her kids.
Oh, that's cute.
And she's raising them. She has chosen to raise them in our backyard, and it is adorable. And I love them very much. I want them to be. I want them to thrive and be successful. And then yeah. So, we originally saw like 2 foxes. Or actually like 2, or technically 3, but one of them was bigger than the other 2. And I was like, oh my god, that's the mom. That's mom and 2 kids. That's adorable. And then like another one showed up, and then Masay, it's like, I think there's like 6 of them because apparently when I was in the other room, like 2 more, because we have like wooded areas in our backyard, so 2 more were like jumping in and out, and one of them was kind of, because it's a kid, is just getting kind of a little close to our porch, which I don't mind because we don't go outside anyways. And if you walk outside, then they're like, I'm out, I gotta get the fuck out. Yeah, which is good. You need a fear of humans. But I was worried because we live in a suburb that someone, like an overprotective parent, was gonna be like, these foxes are gonna take our kids, or was gonna like call animal control on them or something. That would have been very sad because I'm like, yeah, they're living their life, not bothering anyone. And so I called an animal sanctuary, like, okay, so like, do you pick up foxes? Because I don't want someone to like kill them, or hunt them down. And they were like, well, we don't adopt them. He's like, but also animal control can't do anything unless they're injured.
Oh.
Like, what? Yeah. So apparently, like, if you're
What
like,
the
hey,
fuck?
you're like, there's some wildlife out there. Can you take care of it? They're like, no. I'm like, have they attacked, or are they injured / sick / dying? And they're like, no, if it's none of the above, then they can't do anything. And I'm like, oh, good. Like, that's me, a fan of foxes and not humans, going, oh, thank God. Okay, all right.
You guys okay?
Don't,
All right, cool.
yeah. Just don't attack anyone.
Please.
So, the animal sanctuary is like, yeah, so what's gonna happen is like they've chosen your backyard, because the mom will often raise her kits in suburbs, because suburbs keeps away their predators because of all the humans. So they are like, well, fuck that, we're just gonna stay here until they grow up because we don't have any predators to worry about. And there's scavengers, they can get food wherever they want. And he's like, yep, she's gonna raise them, and then they're gonna grow up, and then they're gonna disperse. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's fucking sick.
Then you're just gonna be overrun with foxes.
I guess so. Whatever. I mean, it's a cool thing to wake up because what they'll do often is they'll wake up they'll be out there in the morning, and then since I'm in Florida, it'll get like really humid and hot, so they'll like go back to the woods to like some shade. And then when it's dawn, they'll or dusk. I always get those mixed up. They'll come out again, and what's cool is the kits will start. They're playing with each other, so they kind of like roughhouse with each other a little bit. But you can tell they're not trying to injure each other. They're just having fun. They're like, that is adorable. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
My God.
Yeah,
I want to pet
I'm
one.
No, I don't want to pet them. Every time they come out and they're just hanging out, they're always like itching themselves. They're just constantly itching themselves, and I'm just like, no, I ain't touching that. All those foxes got fleas. I ain't touching that. Yeah, no thanks. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't think so. Nopers. And that's my story. That's all I got.
Good story.
Thank you. If you get them to feel safe, once the kids grow up, they'll make tents nearby. Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
It's funny because the lady at the animal sanctuary didn't tell me that. But she also technically did tell me that, but also didn't. There's like, yeah, they'll disperse. Never said where they'll disperse to.
Disperse under your porch.
Yeah, they'll disperse. Further in your backyard, but they'll be back.
Thumbs up.
Because they live there now.
Hangs up phone.
Hello?
You didn't say where. Hello? The number you are trying to call is no longer in service. Hello?
Hello? I call back. Hi, this is the Fox. I mean, the Fox Sanctuary.
That fucking sudden realization. You look outside, one of them's on a phone.
Shit.
We've made chalk dust and shimmering powder.
Okay.
Chalk dust. This powder is known to stain the hands of many professors and delinquent students. Outside of its collegium setting, the dust is favored among constables to deter would-be thieves. As a bonus action, you throw this coarse chalk dust at a creature within 30 feet. A creature dusted in this way loses any stealth tokens. Well, they cannot gain stealth tokens for 2 rounds.
What is a stealth token?
Can I snort it?
Yeah, you die.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Stealth tokens. Stealth tokens allow you can have 2 of them. Means you cannot be directly targeted by most enemy skills. So you can still be affected by things like AoEs and certain items, but
in single target stuff.
Indeed. So an attack can't be targeted, which is why shimmering powder would be sought after. Comprised of crushed dragon scale, this unique powder allows even the largest knights to blend into their surroundings. Creatures coated with shimmering powder appear almost transparent, blending or bending the light in such a way to closely resemble their surroundings. It's not invisibility, but a close contender. As you coat yourself with it, you gain 2 stealth tokens, as well your movement speed increases by 10 feet for 2 rounds.
How do stealth tokens drop? Is it when you become targeted by a single target, you lose the token?
When you do things. So you lose a stealth token when you do things. So if you...
okay.
If you
take actions and bonus actions?
Let's say you take an attack action. That's a stealth token gone. Let's say you drink a potion. That's a stealth potion or a stealth token gone.
I like that. I like that. Opens up bag of DM tricks, grabs yours, puts it in bag.
Brother, I got this from Darkest Dungeon. So if you're introducing Darkest Dungeon tokens to your setting, please,
Dude.
I beg you.
No, listen, man. Listen, I really like your... You say it's from Darkest Dungeon, but also you've introduced it into 5th edition. So I mean, it's on you, brother. This is your baby.
Do you want some? Yeah, do you want some? Here, you can have some if you want. Yeah, so I mean, there's like strength tokens and crit tokens and stuff like that. So if you want some of that, I rummage around in my bag. I pull out a handful. You want some?
Wait.
I got lots of drugs. You want to buy?
God, it was better when I was stealing it. Now you're giving it to me.
Come on, please.
If IO Publishing ever continues in the direction it's going, and if you ever want to get a publishing company to help you make this shit, you know, brother. We could turn this into a book. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, I think if I made this a book of any sort, like I'm gonna release this on Patreon and then eventually release it to the public. However,
Absolutely.
I don't think I can use the pictures because they are the property of Red Hook. And I think
Correct.
if I were to publish this as like a physical book, I would either need to pay Red Hook or get a license with them in some way, shape, or form, because this is all their intellectual property.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like those are definitely some conversations that could be happening.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just a little guy.
Or like in the future, shut the fuck. Smack him.
I'm just a little guy. I'm quite literally just a little guy.
Summer, smack him.
You
Punch
can talk
little
to John
guy.
Red
I don't
Hook.
hit crippled veterans. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you need
Yes.
Momo for that.
My experience with Brett Ultimus. He hates crippled veterans. I'm writing the twit longer now.
Listen, dude. Next time your character's like about to die, but really unsanctimoniously, you're like, you wouldn't hit a veteran.
Marius, Peter Griffin posed on the ground, the bad guy about to plunge the dagger in. The helmet lifts up. Hey, wait. You wouldn't hit a veteran, would you? Chat immediately 180s on Brett.
I fought for your freedom.
Oh my god, I can't believe Brett hates veterans.
He's laughing about it. God, what a sick fuck.
I guess it must be real.
Look, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying now, obviously, but you know, you just stew on it a little bit. But like, I'm always down to like, you know, now that IO Publishing's like taking off, it's like, I'm always down to be like, hey, that's a good idea. We could totally get like a prototype up and running with like custom items and like not like the assets they're using, but we could totally get like a prototype with custom made art that kind of simulates what they're doing. And then all you do is you go to Red Hook and you go, hey, are you interested?
Her waving around.
That's it. That's all you gotta. And then they'll either be like, "Oh, that's cool, but no thanks," or they'll be like, "No, wait a minute. Now let's see here." Also, you can totally create things that have been inspired by. So like, you know, we were talking about potentially the second book being a sort of Monster Hunter inspired book because it is one part monster manual with a bunch of boss monsters and one part magic item guide and one part crafting system. Even though that is, you know, you're like, oh my god, like Monster Hunter. It is not a Monster Hunter book. But because all that shit's been like, you know, yes, the concept of kill big monster and make shit out of their parts is Monster Hunter. It's done in a way where it's its own thing. And yours could be done in a way that's its own thing, but you definitely have taken some inspiration from
A lot of inspiration.
mhm.
A lot.
And then you could always rename shit. I think, like for example, you're saying like, you know, like stress system. That's like Darkest Dungeon. I think D&D by default has a stress system. So like, they don't own stress. But it's up to you. It's up to you. There's various ways you can go about it. And you could definitely make it inspired. But I think it would be really cool if you actually designed like a Darkest Dungeon 5e setting, and then you just need capital / investment / publishing house to make that. Oh, well, my hands up? What? Five. I got 5 writers and 15 artists ready to go. Who's always looking for more work? What? What the fuck?
My God.
Oh, holy shit! All I'm saying, anything is possible.
Hmm.
But no pressure from me. You do you, boo. I'm just saying, you got options. If you do decide to ever explore.
I do appreciate the vote of confidence.
I like how I'm slowly getting Crown to build his own publishing company. I'm like, you should have a Patreon. He's like, oh, I'm just a little guy. And I'm like, fuck you. You do a Patreon, goddammit. I saw you're over at like 100 a month. That's great. That's a good start.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I found out that Audacity, or the program that you suggested to me, it doesn't like how big my files are.
Oh, you know what? Well, yeah, probably.
It told me that I need to convert them to WAV files first, and then I can convert them to MP3s. And I went, oh no.
Or you can just download the VODs in thirds, and then drag it all in. Try that.
How do you download it in thirds?
You just kind of be like, if it's like a 9-hour VOD, like I don't know how you download your VODs.
I hit the download button.
Oh, there's applications there. You can be like, I would like to download this VOD, but like from 0 minute to 3 hour. So there's free programs out there that'll let you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. What's this? Crown DM, Knights of the Realm, Patreon? What? What's this?
That's the $10 tier. We just released a map pack. Well, not recently, but I think a week ago did a map pack.
I'm now a member of your Patreon. I can see it.
Oh my! Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna support what you do, brother.
Robert.
Just homies smooching homies.
Robert.
It's just homies smooching homies. We gotta stick together.
Well, thank you. Very kind of you.
You would make a veteran cry, would you?
You would make a better cry. My experience with Brett. Every opportunity I get. I'm also because I make so many maps. I told my Discord, but I was like, I make so many maps that I will do like the map pack like a month, but I'm also probably gonna release bonus maps just because of how many I fucking make. So it's not like there will always be the map pack a month, but then there will be bonus maps throughout the month as well. Of like cities that I've made and stuff like that.
I hate the fact that game theory has ruined that for me. Oh my god, is that map pack? Map pack from Game Theory?
God damn it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And now you hear it too.
I made that joke last week and nobody got it, and I was kind of happy it went under the radar.
Oh no! I see when I make a joke and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna explain myself."
Allow me, rubs palms together. I'm about to ruin your day.
I love map pack, but that's just a theory.
My brain must have like tuned that out. Like you
White
talked
noise.
and it went wah 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 wah, and then you started talking again. Oh yeah, whatever you said, Summer. Thumbs up. Anyway.
It's okay. A lot of the people I talk to do that to me.
What the fuck? Shut up.
Oh, Summer,
My
stop.
God.
Please.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
so obnoxious. Wish you would hang out more, dumb fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have this thing called depression.
No, I
You
was.
throw up every day.
Okay, it was just last week that I was throwing up. Fuck you. Fuck you. And then after session, it wasn't a throw up. It was just a bad poop. I hate you. It just felt like it was going to be a throw up.
I was trying to figure out what demeaning thing I could call Summer, but still be friendly about it. But everything kept crossing the line. I was gonna be like, okay, let me see. You dumb bitch. No, that's not it. That's worse. That's not bad.
Oh, it's okay. I have some friends that call me an overgrown abortion.
Well, Jesus Christ.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, God. No, my mom raised me well. I don't call people bitches. I would feel
Fucking whore.
I'd feel so bad. That was the next one. The second one was gonna be stupid.
You stupid whore.
I'm like,
You
God.
stupid whore.
And I'm like, God, that's worse. What the fuck? I can't find it.
It's not even that bad.
Feels bad
Oh.
to me.
Tequila, thank you very much for supporting the Patreon as well.
Yeah.
Woo!
Incredibly kind of you, thank you.
Tequila.
I will never not remember Toquila and the natural one that followed, making a 0 total for Vazika attempting to make alcohol, and the horror that lives on in my mind as a result.
I don't think I ever talked about it. So I lurk on your sessions hardcore just because I stream in the morning now, which is fun because I get to watch all the D&Ds now.
Mhm.
And when Naomi did that, I was drinking a milkshake. I shit you not, I had a milkshake come out of my nose. I was laughing so hard. I remember it vividly because I had a headache for like the next 3 days from milkshake coming out of my fucking nose.
I still smell it.
Back, I had to get some water.
Oh,
It's
welcome
okay, I
back.
was talking about milkshake coming out of my nose. Because
you
of
can-
Naomi.
You'd think that you would drink tequila? Please don't.
I've drank the liquor bottles that have like scorpions and snakes in them.
That's
I feel
not a
like,
toe. That's not a
Yeah.
severed, like, dead, necrotic creature toe.
Yeah, but like also I'm of the mind of like try any food once kind of thing.
But it's not a food. It literally was something Vazika was like, I'm gonna turn this toe into fermented alcohol.
I'm gonna take the toe
Turn
of a
this
troll
poop
blood.
into wine.
Yeah.
I'd offer my
Yes.
toe for this science? No! Stop it!
What?
If it was a toe that was given willingly, I'd try it.
Nope.
If it was an unwilling toe, no.
Oh, well, I'm glad you have a limit.
If it was like a donated to science kind of toe, absolutely.
Nope.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
Oh, Crowned, I came to a realization today
Oh, yeah?
that I'm super excited about. If the publishing company does well, and I've got money, in the publishing company, I can hire texture artists to make my own map tile set, and I don't have to dance around all the TOS of other map makers.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, asset artists.
I could
Ooh.
just do it myself.
God damn.
And then release the maps however I want it because it belongs to IO Publishing at that point. I was like, oh my god, that is actually within the realm of possibility. Holy shit.
That's insane, actually.
Yeah. And it'll be its own look, so it would be an internal only, which means like all the maps we would release would be completely fucking unique compared to any other map that would be out there.
God damn.
We could release it for books, do whatever the fuck we want. And yeah. I was like, holy shit. Very exciting stuff.
I like it.
I like it. So maybe.
Bum, 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 bum. Tequila.
No.
It's stuck in my head now.
Round.
What's up?
What is your vote for tomorrow during the fishing?
Where we're going?
Yeah, like where are you feeling?
Well, actually, Brynjar's probably gonna leave that up to Brandon and Coco.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like when the two kids are in the party, he's like, yeah, we'll just go do whatever you guys want to do. You want to go to McDonald's? Yeah, Grandpa will take you to McDonald's.
I
Like,
figured. Holy shit. Yeah, we've got all the maps done for the wetlands and the forests, and they're really good because I started for those. I used Forgotten Adventures. I'm like, God, I miss using Forgotten Adventures tile set. I just wish.
Yeah, I know.
So have such a vice grip on their maps, and it's their they get to have the vice grip, you know. So I'm not angry at them about that, but God.
God damn.
I would love to release those maps on Patreon, but you know, according to them, I make too much money, and they're gonna want all my money, and I like my money. I think the last thing I checked on was up. It was literally like up to 25% of your revenue. I was like, no. They're like, well, and then they were like, well, it's the contract says it could be up to that, but it would be a negotiated rate. And so they said it won't actually be that. And I was like, I don't trust that.
It doesn't matter. That's
yeah. The contract. I'll go with what the contract says. You know, I never do well when people are like, here's the contract, here's what it says. But I'm just gonna tell you right now that that's not what's gonna happen. It's just there to protect. You're like,
Oh yeah.
No.
that's sketchy as fuck.
As somebody with a business degree now, whenever somebody says, "Hey, this is our baseline contract, but we can definitely like change some wording in negotiations with you," they never do.
Never do.
They do like word of mouth, and then as soon as you break it, they're like, "Hey, that's not in the contract." And he's like, "But you said I could. Is it in the contract?"
So, what I'm excited about, which is one step above He Who Should Not Be Named did when he was trying to like work with artists and shit like that, which he didn't really work with the artists. Everyone has signed a contract in IO Publishing. Like we're legit now. So everyone's under contract. So everyone knows exactly. Everyone understands the expectation. So we're good and everyone's protected.
Clarity and communication. Hallelujah.
It's amazing.
God. Bro, when you said He Who Shall Not Be Named, my brain, it had been so long. My brain was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
And I went, oh, wait, I know, never mind. Don't ask that question out loud. I know who that is.
I need to start doing that as Piper. Every time I fucking cast a spell, I'm gonna start going like, it's
actually a curse of death.
yes.
It's like Avada or something like
Avada
that.
Kedavra or something.
Oh yeah, Avada
Kedavra.
Yeah, that's what it is. Avada Kedavra. Or it's such a tongue twister. Avada Kedavra.
It's literally supposed to be a play off abracadabra.
I know it is. I know it is, but
it's stupid.
I love when he's like Avada Kedavra. And then he like hisses afterwards, and they all
I'm gonna start saying stupid one-liners after I shoot my guns at people.
You absolutely should.
I can't. Oh, it might finally be time. I want to be the first fireball this phase, dude. I want to be it.
Yeah, no one's cast fireball yet.
I'm the only one that can cast fireball this phase, I'm pretty sure.
Can artificers not cast fireball?
It's not on their spell list, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, damn. Yeah, no one else is a sorcerer or wizard.
I don't think I can get it as artificer. I think it's wizard only. Or wizard and sorcerer.
Wild.
I need a big room. I need a big room because I wanna pull a grenade out of my book, Brett. I have the wording. I want to pull a grenade out of my book. I want to pull the pin with my fucking teeth, and I want to throw a grenade, and I want to explode.
And I want to say, Avada Kedavra.
And I want to put on some sunglasses, and I want to turn away from the explosion.
I will let you put
cool
on
guys
sunglasses.
Don't look it.
I'll let you do that if you spend a bonus action immediately after the action.
I will absolutely do that.
And I spend a bonus action to put sunglasses on and turn away.
No, I get my own war crime, which is heat metal.
Oh yeah. We've seen plenty of heat metals already.
I don't get anything else that's
sorry.
cool.
I made it so that if you do heat metal on a construct, they take dot damage.
Hmm.
Some viewers got really worked up about that. They're like, "That's not how it's supposed to work." You're like, "I don't fucking care."
You want to know something fucking terrifying, Crown?
It's cool
What?
as hell.
A fucking snake as Eli has been casting heat metal on his
His dog.
on his doll, and
Yeah.
then having her go and hug enemies.
Yep.
Horrifying.
It's fucking
Whoa.
scary.
Yeah. Deal. And so
Amity's terrifying.
So the way, now that I've seen it in action, both defensively and offensively, funny enough, on the same day with 2 separate campaigns, because Lawman was like, "I'm gonna cast heat metal," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're doing." Like, I see, literally, Eli just did heat metal the previous session. So if you cast it on a construct, it applies a damage over time effect on them. So it's like 1d6 or something like that. So they take that damage per round. Or no, I think they take like the heat metal damage per round. But then they also, if their melee attacks now deal bonus fire damage, because now it's like a molten scorched blade or fist or whatever. So now they are taking damage, but they're also dealing additional damage.
God damn.
Yeah, with the introduction of like the Warforged and stuff like that, I'm surprised that there hasn't been like a rule change on heat metal of like how it affects like actual metal creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that there just hasn't been anything on it.
Yeah, it's 2d8 fire damage around, and then if you attack, I think it's like 1d8 damage is added to all of your like melee attack, your unarmed strikes as a construct.
What happens is, Legion, Marius uses his armor to grapple a creature and then push them down to the ground so that way his armor's on top of them. And then he gets out of his armor, he casts heat metal on it, so it begins to burn. And then it's just this weighted, like, paperweight on top of a guy who's now being cooked. And then he's throwing hands outside of his armor.
Throwing hands outside. Okay, I made a note of that so that I'm going to stop you from doing it.
No.
Oh God, he's here!
Reject metal, return to flesh golem.
Hey, you wouldn't prevent a veteran from committing war crimes in your games, would you?
I think the real war crime would be Marius using his prosthetic arm to like grapple, like grip somebody's throat, heat metal, detach the arm, and then just let it hang there around a person's neck.
That's fun. And terrifying. I mean, mechanically speaking, you're like, as a DM, you're like, oh yeah, that's a cool mechanic. But then you have to step out of the DM pants for a second, and as a viewer, you go, holy shit. That's the funny thing. Because as a DM, our minds are always spinning around of like trying to, what's happening in the story. When particularly weird or fucked up shit happens, and I don't know about Crown, but for me, I don't process it all the way. I only process the information I want, and then I might make a mental note where I'm like, oh damn, and then I just like, but then I push on because that's my job. And so when particularly fucked up shit happens, and you gotta like look out, and you're like, oh my God, that is fucked up. Wait a minute. Holy shit.
It hits me when the session's over and I'm doing my recap, and I go, my fucking God.
Yeah.
You're all psychopaths.
That's exactly it. You're just like, after it happens, you're like, holy shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
What the hell? Yeah, bosses are getting scary now in IO. Now that people are level 8. Soon, Crown, soon.
Oh, sure, okay. I was like, I'm not level 8.
Flesh golem. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Oh my God.
What, the flesh? Oh, which one? The
The manual of flesh golems. I forgot that was like a thing you can do in D&D. Like you can make actual flesh golems. Cause I forgot that they're like
Now, the one weird thing about golems is the fact that iron golems has like a poison breath. Like that never made sense to me.
Yeah, that's weird. But the flesh golems, I love them.
Are you gonna have You are a flesh golem.
Yeah, I want to make another though. I gotta make another body, and then I gotta figure out how to put half of me in a body.
Can't believe Eli shot your body.
I can't. He's so upset about that still in character. That's why he's carrying the head around with him. They're both so upset.
God damn.
They're like, now I gotta fucking talk to these stupid fucks called the Duramites, whatever the fuck those are, and I gotta be like, yeah, I need a new body.
Yeah.
What is the rat incident?
Oh god, rat rap.
Rat rap. Mm.
What?
Rat rap.
Excuse you?
Do you want the simple answer?
I've got some time. Let's hear it.
Tell the story.
Uh,
Summer wasn't even in this campaign, and Summer knows the story.
Because fucking, I have PTSD from goblins. I wasn't even there. I only met them once, and they gave me PTSD. Long story short, there's a princess, a beautiful, beautiful princess, and it turned her into a rat via polymorph.
So the story goes like this. Goblins were doing goblin shit. One of their objectives was to slay Cheesel's enemy, who was one named Chief Big Belly, so that he can win the heart of Princess Bigger Belly. So they deviate from that plot, end up getting a bunch of levels, come back to the original plot. They've out-leveled all that shit. So they're just running in, just messing with stuff. They meet with Princess Bigger Belly, who is a half ogre, cast polymorph, transform her into a rat because she was mean and nasty and rude. And I don't know who had the idea. I'm pretty sure it was Jesse, who said, hey, we should serve, because we're goblins, we should serve her up in a wrap, like a burrito wrap, and then feed her to her father. And that's how we're gonna kill Chief Big Belly. And so they keep her contained, they put her in a wrap, they offer the wrap to Big Belly. Deception's good. The insight fails, and he's just like, it's an offering to the chief. And so he scarfs down the wrap. In the process, killing not the rat. And so that ended the polymorph, and Princess Bigger Belly, ruptures out of the chief's body, killing him and her.
Oh.
And that is the rat incident. Immediately pushed him to a second phase because he was like attuned to this divine mud. So he came back to life for the second phase. But it immediately ended a phase because he fucking died.
He fucking exploded.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was wild. And that, even me saying this now, I'm going, holy shit. But as DM, I was like, and this is what happened.
You don't know what happens when you eat something that's polymorphed until someone brings it up. Yeah, it's not a general thought that you have.
Nope. It's the Ant-Man, Xanos, or Thanos, whatever his name is, up the poop.
Go up his butt.
Yeah.
Go up his butt.
Okay. We've introduced some more stress items. The form of a whiskey flask, a whiskey bottle, and a whiskey barrel. Whiskey flask is an individual 10% stress reduction. Whiskey bottle is shared with another creature for 10%. And then whiskey barrel is party-wide. And if there's a player that is proficient with brewer's supplies, they could potentially increase it to 20%.
Ooh.
Have a raid to go do. Have a good time. Best of luck with your raid, Envy.
Godspeed.
You know, when I first started watching IO, it was Pipe Dreamers, and hearing Tomato casually talk about killing gods and feeding a princess to her dad, killing him, was so insane I had to see that shit.
Good story.
But if they wanted to drink the whole keg themselves, it's 10% still. So the way that it works is for these items, for the party items, it's any creature who participates in the drink. So if you're like, hey, if Snapjaw's putting down the barrel and everybody's like, I want a part of that, they are saying they're partaking in it. So they take an hour to drain this barrel, right? So anybody who partakes in it gets it. If Snapjaw's like, it's just me, I'm the only one getting it, he's going to drain the barrel and I'm going to force him to roll con saves. If you consume party items just by yourself as a greedy little shithead, action is coming.
I still can't
Action
believe
is coming.
he fucking ate that exalted ration as soon as he got it. I still can't believe that shit.
Yeah.
Ah!
I came back and I was like, he did what? He ate the food that gives you temporary hit points until you rest? And you're in the city? And you haven't even begun your adventure yet? I see.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm saving mine. I'm saving mine for the when he just. I'm saving mine for when Tegan's really sad and he just really wants fried bat wings from home.
Please.
Please, everybody, I hate everybody here, please.
A crumb.
I regret coming up to the surface. I don't belong here.
Oh my god.
I want to go home. Home was hell, and this is better, and that was better than it is here.
Jesus. You haven't even gotten to combat yet.
Looks at the fucking alligator man who had a femur in his mouth. I want to go home.
Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna make the stitching kit. Is a combat, or not? It is a out of combat healing item.
Brett, I discovered something stupid like a night ago.
What'd you discover?
All of my IO characters are either a cleric or a wizard.
Uh-oh.
You have a type.
4 of my characters were a cleric in some way, shape, or form, that being Talas, Leask, Cicely, and Avery. And then Arya and Piper are the 2 wizards.
Yep. You like Bless too much. I don't know what to tell you.
That's true. I do like Bless. I do like Bless.
Like Bless, you like Guidance.
Arya doesn't count though. She was like barely level 2. She's a teeny tiny baby wizard.
This
And
doesn't
she-
change the fact you love Bless and love Guidance.
Yeah. I look at the baby wizard. I'm sorry, child. You got killed by a very bad, nasty man.
What?
What?
Baby wizard?
Yeah, she was a little baby wizard.
Brett Ultimus kills children?
Real?
Brett Ultimus kills children and hates veterans.
More at 5.
There's no fighting back.
She wasn't.
my
She wasn't
God.
actually a kid, but you know, she was like. I think I made her what? Oh God, I made her like 2'6".
Jesus.
She was a halfling.
She was a half.
Jesus.
Yeah, she was really tiny. But her party, because of where we were at, she had to like actually keep pretending to be a kid. And she fucking hated it. She was so mad.
We're getting a
Oh my
discount.
God.
You're
She
5
was
years
molding. She was so mad the entire time. If she wasn't a mute character, oh my God.
old. She's a
She would've
mute?
been pissed, yeah.
How'd you cast
She had a-
spells?
She had bells that she used as verbal components.
Oh. Oh.
But oh my god, she was an angry little soul. And then she got blown up by a really nasty guy.
Blown up how?
Oh, you know.
Fireball?
I mean, it was fiery, that's for sure.
Oh my god. Well.
She got killed by a nasty, nasty man, known as the Deep One. And then her body got eaten by one of the Shadow Lords. And then the Shadow Lord kind of looked like her, and it was fucked up. And then her sister had to help kill the Shadow Lord. That killed her.
Yeah.
Jesus. Big fan.
It was fun. That fight took 5 hours.
God damn.
Yeah. Against so the idea was the original plan was that the Jubilex is what it was called, was supposed to like gather these dragon parts and then leave the final battle. Because of some really good thinking and some really poor rolls, the Jubilex couldn't retreat. Jubilex was stuck, and the party managed. So it was originally Jubilex was going to retreat after half of their health had been inflicted, and the party kept that shit on lockdown to slay them right there, and it was like, holy shit.
God damn.
God damn. Very good. It was also like because of that, and ended up being like a 5.5 hour fight, I want to say.
Jesus.
Something like that, yeah.
Second video. Yep, it was a 5-hour session.
My god. It's gorgeous.
I also just fucking realized something.
Hmm.
It was the Deep One that killed her, right? Or that like brought us all into the shadow.
Yeah, because Nala accepted the pact.
Whose fucking relic are we about to go get? Deadbeats.
The Deep One.
I fucking my bones of rage. My poor little wizard.
Added to the Deep One.
My poor little wizard.
Yeah, it's kind of pog. The Deep One is now Asmodeus.
Yeah, what a dick.
So technically,
Sucks.
Asmodeus killed you.
Yeah, this is my little baby girl. She's dead now.
Oh, Crowned.
Yes, sir.
Are you down to have a guest party member in your party this season?
Guest?
Mm-hmm. A potential guest appearance during the season.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It'll be pretty good. I can't tell you who it is. Not yet, at least. Not in front of the audience.
Yeah, I'm down.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Potentially. I gotta see what you're gonna do first. What I can't wait for is if you do end up getting this amulet, Summer, and then you meet fucking, or you meet up with Marius. Marius could be like, "What the fuck is that? I smell evil."
You want to see evil? Summons Talus. Yeah, there you go. There's some evil.
No. I sense Asmodeus in that somewhere on you.
No, see, you wanna know what the worst part is? As soon as we get the amulet on, the first thing I'm doing is fucking identifying that shit, and then I'm probably putting it on.
Hell yeah, you're a wizard. Why wouldn't you?
I'm a wizard and my dad wanted this. Give me the fucked up item that my dad wanted. I want to know what it does.
Uh-oh.
Perfect.
If my daddy wanted it, that means that I want it.
Gonna be fun.
I'm gonna put it on and it's gonna explode my brain or something, and I'm gonna be like, yo, that's pretty pogue.
Yeah, the item is completely built, so. And it's a fun little item.
I do got an attunement slot because I don't have my scythe yet.
Yeah.
I got the slot for it.
Yeah. We're gonna have to like sit down as a party and they're like, all right, here's what you got. Now that you've identified it. And then I give you a huge, long-winded list of what it is.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm saving the identify spell slot for it.
I'm pretty sure Marius is not getting the killing blow on Asmodeus.
Yeah, he's gonna die at the Senate when he blows it up.
That's right. Behold, your doom. It makes the most sense. I say.
It's what I had to do.
What my character would do.
I walk into the Senate, a bag of holding in each hand. I look them in the eye. Don't make me put this bag in the bag. You know what'll happen.
You will fund Asmodea.
Let's see here.
I'll put the bag in the bag and then I'll make a black hole.
The amulet of the Deep One has 465 words in its description.
What the fuck? That's a lot.
God damn.
Uh-huh.
That does a lot of shit.
Uh-huh.
I want to touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it and put it on. I'm gonna be more fucked up as if I put it on without identifying it first. That's the fun way.
Its market value is in the 6 figures.
Haha! That's why it's funnier to just put it on and not identify it. How much was my dad gonna pay for this?
I think it was in half a million.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Oh yeah,
Christ.
we're rich. Oh yeah, I forget we're rich. I want to know why Dad wanted it. What the fuck is he trying to do with this shit? But I assume it's gonna be one of those things where, like, once I actually see what it does, that'll probably be like oh, that might be why he wanted it.
You're a wizard, right?
Your brain works sometimes.
If you were ever given the option to purchase an artifact, would you?
Why purchase something when you can just take it? That's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why does my dad, the wizard, want this amulet? This powerful artifact? Oh, I answered my own question.
Yeah. But, like, he could buy any artifact, though. Why this one? You know?
Artifacts aren't you have to understand. Oh, excuse me. In the world of D&D, especially this world, there aren't like level 10 wizards or level 15 wizards running about. Like, you guys are becoming some of the most powerful individuals on IO. In that same stance, artifacts are rare and usually guarded and hard to come by. So it's not something that you would find like in a museum. Because the days and ages of ancient wizards and warlocks up their mysterious tower that takes them into the far plains above are done and over. The age of mysticism is gone. The age of technology is here. So so artifacts are rare, hard to come by, and are usually just as fleeting. Because they are in all intents and purposes, they are stronger than you, and most of them are aware, are sentient because of how much power is within them.
Oh god, I hope this amulet isn't sentient. I don't need another fucking voice in my head.
If it's that much money, it's sentient. It has an ego.
Oh god. Why the fuck is it on Europa too?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is necklace on Europa?
Dude,
Uh,
there's a lot of weird shit on Europa. All underwater.
Yeah.
No one knows what's under there. No one.
I cannot answer that, Legion.
But we shall see.
New persona unlocked. Yeah, you get a fucking persona item.
Not another. Oh
no.
Welcome to Wraith Killer. This weapon wants you to shed blood every single day, or else you start going insane.
No, that's the other campaign I'm in. That's the item I have. Not another one.
But so what you're telling me is you just have a knack for attracting.
What I'm telling you is, my husband gave our party a magical item, and my husband feels the most okay with bitching me out, so he does it frequently as the item. He's just a fancy little sword that wants to drink the blood of high intelligent creatures. Just a fancy little boy.
Oh my god, I'm reading to this item again.
How scared should I be?
I think the correct question is how scared should I be?
Fucking, I'm gonna have to add like a new page to the spreadsheet just for this fucking necklace.
Speaking of artifacts, I just recently made one of the first artifacts for my hunting.
Ooh.
One of the teeth of the dragon.
Yes, I remember you talking about them.
This is I made Arcturus, the Sword of Stars. It is it's a weapon, and if you are attuned to it, you can change what its appearance is: short sword, a long sword, or a great sword. A sea of shimmering stars, diamonds strewn across a raven gown, boundless and beautiful. Arcturus, the Sword of Stars, is one of the mythical teeth of the dragon forged by elven smiths generations ago to battle against the darkness and their shadow smoke. Twisted by the very abyss itself it was made to fight, Arcturus serves a new mistress, and unleashes its destructive powers against all who oppose her.
Who's the mistress?
Can't say.
What the fuck?
But it is sentient. Arcturus, the Sword of Stars, is a sentient, lawful good weapon with an intelligence score of 20, a wisdom of 16, and a charisma of 22.
Oh, it's lawful good. It's fine.
It has hearing and dark vision out to a range of 120 feet. The weapon communicates telepathically with its wielder and can speak, read, and understand Elvish, Celestial, and Draconic. A mythical elven warrior named Valindra lives within Arcturus, the Sword of Stars. The weapon is a destiny seeker, believing it and its wielder have a key role to play in future events that have yet to transpire. It complements its wielder when dispatching an evil-aligned foe. However, Arcturus is corrupted right now.
So, Summer, you say, oh, it's lawful good, it's fine.
If she's corrupted, uh-oh.
Ruh-roh! Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I forgot to reply to a DM. Fuck.
Hey, Rat Stealer. What are we working on? I'm making more items smile. What? Wait, you can change its appearance? Not on. It's when you rest with it. So like when you attune to it, you pretty much every day you can dictate what appearance it takes. So this weapon can be used by rogues, bards, by turning into a short sword or a long sword, or it can be used by fighters by turning into a great sword.
Sorry, my internet froze. I apologize if it sounded like I was talking over anybody.
Oh, good. I didn't hear you talking.
Oh, perfect.
How did I hear you?
Oh, good.
I can't see shit. Tell me where to go. Yeah. A lot of its abilities are oriented around stars. In its dormant state, which is its basic form, you get access to Starlight Fury. It is a charge ability, but when you make an attack roll, you can basically send out a streaking star from your position to another creature within 80 feet and hit them, dealing weapon damage. It has some cooler stuff, but that's going to be shown off later.
Absolutely. You should hold on to that. Sure.
I'm going to hold on to it so much so that I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back.
Well, before you go,
Never.
I'm gonna say goodbye.
Oh, well, thanks for hanging out, homie.
I gotta bounce. Yeah, you guys have a good one.
You do.
I
man.
fucking hate you. I'll see you in 2 days, bitch.
Hate you too.
Who are these people? Why do they keep calling themselves dungeon masters? God, they're both
I don't
free.
know.
Jeez.
Is it some weird sex thing they're talking about?
It has to be some weird sex thing they're talking about. They're both freaks, man. God. Who
gave
are these
a
people?
platform?
They've started even affecting my husband. Now he's calling himself one. They're a terrible
no.
influence. I just don't know what to do anymore.
It's not too late. They can still be saved.
I just can't believe it. Oh, the sun's almost down.
It's 7:30. It's so bright outside still. What the fuck?
Yep, that's how the Earth's axis works.
Okay. More water.
Welcome back.
We have healing items. Discord just crashed. Can chat still hear me?
Oh God.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
That was fucking weird.
You died for a second.
Yeah, I did. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Your guy isn't there though.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna make rest items. Stay up, King. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna go photosynthesize on these last, like, little bit of sun.
Very well.
Okay.
A campfire starter kit? Huh? I don't want to work. I want to make my elf city. Dude, same, brother. When I used to work at Chevron when I first started getting into D&D, man, I wanted nothing more than to just stay at home and work on my D&D shit. I did not want to I did not want to work at all. I was like, please, please, I just want to work on my D&D stuff. I started bringing like my little notebook to work. So like when there were really slow periods, I could write stuff down and then transcribe it onto my computer when I got home. For a consumable, we can make a campfire kit. I'm totally down for that. Oh, Legion, you smart, humongous brained motherfucker. We can make a campfire that creates a safe space for them to rest in. Like DD1. Your brain, gigantic, Legion. Humongous. Numerous wrinkles.
It's almost unnatural. You should probably get that checked out.
Many wrinkles. The brain cell. Keep getting distracted trying to learn Foundry for my friends and coworkers, but keep getting distracted with modules. Will they get campfire skills like DD1? That's the hope, Tequila. We already have some, but yes. We're organizing it a little bit. The way we're organizing is we're breaking it down into combat items, consumable combat items, rest items, and then healing items. I'm finally going to step onto the DM platform for Pathfinder 2e. Nice. I remember yesterday you said you were reading how to run it. I wish you all the best of luck, brother. A damn good idea. Honestly, there's not enough time around the campfire. True. We have our combat items. We have our stress items. We have our in-combat items. And then we have our rest items. Those things so goddamn big for. There we go. Encounter item. Make sure that's the case. Stimulants, shovels, chalk dust, shimmering. Yep. Cool. We're probably going to move these two things down. Yeah, we're going to move chalk dust down. I'm going to move it into combat item. There we go. So 7 days of rest in a city is one long rest. How about 14 broken up rests using the safety campfire to equal a long rest when out in the forest? Not sure if viable, but a small alternative. They really can't get to a city. So it doesn't have to be a city, I should say. They can long rest out in the wilderness, but they're making a camp for like a week. The benefit if they go back to town is that they lose all of their stress. But they can totally camp for a week out in the wilderness. There's just a lot of things that can happen when that happens. In a city, you're protected, you're guarded. But you could totally set up a little impromptu camp. Put down some trees, make a big bonfire, stuff like that. Absolutely. In DD1 there was ambushes? Yes. Don't worry, there will still be ambushes. Oh, jeez. Trying to see if there's any other. I think I got all of the items. I didn't. I said that and I immediately see holy water.
My hubris.
There's a reason why folks didn't travel terribly much back in the day. Also, waypoints, wayhouses being super important. Exactly. So, if they were to travel out and they find like a hamlet, like a little hamlet that's not marked on the map because it's too small, they could absolutely rest there for a week, like sort of staying with the local like hamlets. And them interdimensional crystals, we got them, Tequila. We have those. We have that in our combat items. Otherworldly fragment. The space between worlds is no place for mortal men. Held within your palm, feel but a fraction of the star's malignity and its contempt for the living world. As a bonus action, hurl this otherworldly fragment at a creature within 30 feet. That creature becomes afflicted with burning and blight, suffering 5 damage for 3 rounds for each. We made our healing mist grenade, which is super dope. We made our smoke grenade, our thunderclap, fragmentation, spiked ball, plague grenade, ichor bomb, fire grenade, incendiary cocktail, crow's feet, bear trap, chalk dust, and noisemaker. I'm gonna chew on it. No!
Abyssal bubblegum.
No! Ooh, you know what? We are probably gonna make mustard gas grenade. We sort of have that with a plague bomb. We're probably gonna end up making the war horn, the glimmer of hope, the mineral rich spring water, the pustule salve, the oh, do you throw linseed oil?
I'm unsure.
Load up DD2 right now. Get some linseed.
So the thing is, I don't have DD2.
What the fuck? Sizzle!
He's not here. You're stuck with me, old
He
man.
is here. Sizzle! I see him in chat. No, silly, you drink the oil? I think it looks like it has a chance to daze the creature. It also like it gives them, it lowers their fire resist and their move resist. Linseed oil flask. So I think what you could do is you could linseed oil flask, and then you hurl a fire grenade. You throw it. Very cool. Very neat. You know what? You throw linseed oil at a creature that has burning resist, and you temporarily remove their burning resistance if you hit them with a burning condition. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Have you made ambrosia? Ambrosia an item? Is it an item? Checks out. Very good. Yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome. Cool. We'll do that shit then. I need to make... I don't think... Oh, you mean like actual ambrosia. Don't forget the aphrodisiac. It's called spring water. So, not mineral. Hey, it's a combat item. Okay. Oh, it's one of the few combat items that stress. Just a thought. What about an item that makes a creature that was resistant to something rendered ineffective? Like some sort of tossing elixir? Makes a creature that was resistant to something rendered ineffective. I think that's what we're going to do with the linseed oil. You throw the linseed oil, and if a creature is resistant to burning, they can be affected by burning now. And we can do that for all three. We can do linseed oil, we can do another form of linseed oil, and then a third form of linseed oil. All of them affect creatures in some way. So one reduces, like, one removes burning resistance, one removes blight resistance, and one removes bleeding resistance. Hey, guess who's weak to the elements now? You are. Psst. Is there a combat med kit already? Like a fanny pack size? Technically, we have the triage kit. So there's two of them. There's one that's done out of combat, and then there's one that's done in combat. The triage kit heals for 75% of your hit point maximum. And creatures who are proficient with medicine can use it on an unconscious creature because it's non-magical healing. We also have the stitching kit, which can be used out of combat, generally done during a short rest. You heal for 20% of your current hit point maximum, and if you're proficient with medicine, that increases to 30%. Is there a way to have both kits as a healing priest? Yeah, probably. The toxic Ichor item applies minus 33 resistance to fire, poison, and bleed. Oh, okay. Go make that too. I was thinking of a priest in Adis that started as a commoner that slowly gained the ability to heal with magic but uses medical knowledge to solve most of their problems. Absolutely. There are plenty of those. The term that we use is chirurgeon, which is an esoteric term for surgeon. And those are generally those individuals. Those are people who have been blessed by an Aranar or blessed by some sort of deitic individual who have the ability to heal but still rely on that medical knowledge to sort of tend to wounds. Is there an item that gives back spell slots? Could be nice since the marshals can heal back from consumables. Maybe Vinipack. It'll probably be limited. You won't be able to get all of your... It'll probably be like spell slot levels 1 through 3. Mana potions? Yeah, indeed. It'll be fun, though. Ugh, the pustule salve item. Hey, don't turn your nose up on that. That thing removes all conditions, and it heals you for 25%. Courage is also the German word for surgeon. Oh. The more you know. Thank you, Summer. First time chatter. Any secrets you can show us before Friday and Sunday campaigns? I cannot, sadly, Goal. I have players in the chat, and I want them to be surprised. Thank you, Rat. I hope you have a fantastic day. Until next time. Sorry, I'm reading something real quick. I forgot, but is there like a lesser healing potion in Adius, like flat 2 HP or D4 ones? Currently the lowest tier one we have is the Potion of Healing, which heals you for 10 hit points. Huh. This is okay. Maybe a lesser medicine potion for smaller apothecaries and hamlets, like a local healing remedy of sorts. Is it magical, Legion, or are we making it a mundane potion? So these healing items, these ones here, healing salve, warden's tonic, triage kit, restorative herb, stitching kit. These are all mundane healing items, meaning they do not end status effect. But absolutely, we could totally make a potion of healing, like a minor potion of healing that's a mundane. It only heals you for like 10%, right? So like, let's see. Let me pull up my calculator. Real smart. Amazon of, yeah. So at low levels, it's it's something that's gonna keep you alive. Like if you try to down 6 or 7 of them at all at once, you vomit out and get the poison condition. Oh my god. That might be a little too mean. Although downing 6 and 7 of them is a lot. I'm looking for a trinket right now, which is why the screen is not moving. I do apologize. Whereas the Witcher class, where you can take an unreasonable amount of toxic poisons because you're literally built different. Eldrot, that's what it is. Breaks the formula. I think Alchemist Artificer should get this as a feature if it isn't already. I don't really allow Artificers in my setting yet, so we don't got to worry about that. Welcome back, Super. What do you guys think of this it's a mundane, it's like the lowest tier of like mundane healing that's available, called a Hail Draught. An herbal remedy often created by local wisdoms to help the people of their lands, often used as a painkiller or for toothache. It can be used in a pinch in combat if one is desperate enough. It is a 10% heal of your current hit point maximum. special ability, remove toothaches. So yeah, like, let's say the player, like, it's role play, right? This is what a wisdom would give that player if they were actually like role playing out a toothache or an upset stomach or something like that. Players can get these. They're like the lowest form of healing, but it's better than nothing. D&D aspirin, Tylenol, exactly.